my goodness, it is officially New Year's Eve 2023. It's snowing outside, which is crazy. So I didn't get a white Christmas living in Chicago, but I am getting a white New Year's Eve, and that's pretty cool. Snow at the holidays. I've never really I've never experienced snow at the holidays before. If it ever snows in Atlanta, it's like deep into January. That is by far the coldest time in Atlanta, so it's kind of cool to get a white New Year's Eve. So if you've been keeping up with my channel at all, then you would know that New Year's Eve marks the official 12-month mark of my no alcohol journey. So if you haven't watched any of my alcohol-free videos, highly suggest you do. I think it's really cool to kind of watch me make the decision and then my journey throughout the year and just kind of the lessons that I've learned and the observations that I've made and what I found difficult versus what I found easy, all of that. I talk about all of that in all of those videos. So I'm gonna kind of stay away from those topics a little bit because I've covered all of that a lot. And you know, thinking about this just got me insanely reflective and introspective and really in my feels a little bit because I am just like, I'm so incredibly proud of myself. I remember when I started all this and I thought 30 days was crazy. Like I had never done, since I started drinking, I had never taken 30 days off of drinking in my entire drinking career. So I thought 30 days was wild and I didn't know if I could do it. And then 30 days turned into 90 days, which turned into 6 months, which turned into 9 months, which turned into, here we are, 12 whole months without alcohol. And I can honestly say that I started this year saying that I wanted this year, 2023, to be the year that changed my life. And I can honestly say with full certainty that this is the year that absolutely changed my life. And I truly don't think I would have accomplished as much as I had I been drinking. Simply because I know the lifestyle that I lived when I drank and my focus was not where it needed to be. My head was not in the game. My head was just everywhere else. And also alcohol, I have come to find out, causes real emotional ups and downs for me. Like my mood swings when I drank, I didn't realize when I was drinking that my mood was so affected by alcohol. And I think that above all else is like the overarching beacon of light throughout this entire year is that I have had, of course, there's things that have gone on this year that have made me sad, that have made me gloomy, that have made me this, that, and the other, mad, everything in between. Yes, natural emotions of life happened this year. But I have not felt depressed once this year. And I think that is so important to note because I don't think I understood the effect that alcohol and the lifestyle that came with it had on my mood. And I really thought that I was gonna live with depression for the rest of my life. I really did not know if there was gonna be a time in my life where I could go an entire year and say, was I happy for an entire year? I wasn't depressed this entire year. Like I really did not think that that was an attainable goal for me because I had not lived that life for as long as I could remember, like since I was a kid. I had dealt with depression in waves, constant rotation and cycle in my life. And this is the first year I can honestly look back this year. And even through the heartbreak that I went through, even through the uncomfortability of moving cities and not knowing anyone, the uncomfortability of starting YouTube and putting myself out there, like I was so outside of my comfort zone for so much of this year. And I can honestly say that like my mood remained really steady throughout the year. Like I felt in control of my mood, I think is the more important thing above all else. There was a lot of my life where I felt insanely out of control of my mood, like to the point where it became so frustrating that I would break down in tears and just like, what is wrong with me? Like I don't understand why I cannot control my feelings. I don't understand why I cannot control my mood. I don't understand why I go to such a dark place. And I don't think that all had to do with alcohol. I think that it also had to do with a lot of my life circumstances that I have also been working on this year and made a lot of big changes in. But I really don't think that I could have made all of those other changes possible had I not nixed this one extremely bad habit that came with an extremely negative lifestyle for me. And I've said this once, and I'll say it till I'm blue in the face, because I want to be clear with everyone that I was not an alcoholic, right? So there's a difference. I had a very, very negative relationship with alcohol. I was definitely a binge drinker, all of those things. Yes, very negative relationship with alcohol, partied far too hard, binge drank, all of those fun things. But I don't think that I would consider myself an alcoholic. Like I didn't need to go into treatment. I didn't like have to detox, anything like that. So I just, again, in case you haven't watched my videos, I do want to make that clear, clear distinction there. But like I said, stopping drinking really cleared up my headspace and got me to a level of focus and a level of neutrality mood-wise that allowed me to change so many other aspects of my life that I knew were making me unhappy, but I could not figure out how to get to that next step to start to change these things. And with that said, this year I moved to a new city. I'm in Chicago. I got a new job that I actually really, really enjoy. Not only do I enjoy the work, do I think that the work is challenging, but I enjoy my coworkers. I think it's a very healthy company. I think the work-life balance, I think the personalities within the company, I have never been happier in my 9-to-5 life than I am right now. And I had another job. I changed jobs twice this year. So it wasn't just like, oh my gosh, the pearly gates opened and everything just started working. Like, no, I had to take a job earlier in the year that I was really unhappy with, but it gave me that resume booster. It gave me the confidence to keep going and get to the job that I'm at now. So new city, new job. Y'all, I've made new friends. I've made new friends that are into different things than maybe the previous friendships that I had made. And I think that's really cool because I'm making friends that are accustomed to this different lifestyle and phase of my life that I'm in. But of course, I still have, friends from Atlanta and just friends that I've had for forever. And this year has also taught me how much I need to cherish those friendships, because there is something to be said for the history within that. They have known me and loved me through my absolute worst, and now getting to see me come into myself and really form this better version of myself. And I cannot stress enough the importance of those friendships in my life. I really feel like they are family, and I really feel like they are the backbone to what I've been doing, because if all else fails, I always know I have my family and I have my forever friends. So I've really learned to highlight and emphasize those relationships that hold me up and make me feel full and make me feel good inside and support me and care for me and be receptive of that. And it's been really, really good for me to just take a moment and really evaluate the friendships in my life, and also evaluate the type of people I want to be friends with moving forward. I think that's been a really good life lesson for me, because I've never had to, make new friends as an adult. I've pretty much, been living kind of the same life in the same space with the same people for like my entire adult life. So it's been really awesome. New city, new job, new friends, forever friends. And, with all of this has come these incredible new hobbies and habits that I have unlocked this year. What I do with y'all on YouTube means more to me than anything I've ever done, probably. I absolutely adore making these videos. I absolutely love connecting with you all in the comments, in my DMs. I absolutely love the conversation in the community that's starting to build on here. I love that I just get to share my streams of consciousness and share my experiences and hope that it, relates to someone that maybe needs it or can start a dialogue within the channel that's a really healthy space to talk and connect with people. I absolutely love what I do here on YouTube, and I also love the structure that it's given my life. YouTube keeps me insanely busy. I have a 9 to 5 job, but then I also have this, and this takes up a lot of my time, and I think it's a really healthy way for me to spend my extra time. I'm not just binge watching TV for hours or letting myself get into a depression when it gets cold and gloomy outside. Like, I'm keeping myself busy in a really healthy direction, and that's massive. New hobbies. I've started rock climbing, and I've mentioned this before on the channel, but I absolutely love rock climbing, and I've said this, it's more than just the physical challenge of it all, it's also the mental challenge of it. I really love that, and I think that's gonna play into a lot of the things that I look for moving forward in my life in terms of habits and hobbies. Like, I want to look for things that are both physically, mentally, intellectually challenging. Like, I want things that challenge me in different aspects of my life. I didn't really know that until this year, so that's a fun discovery to have made. And then obviously I think I'm just taking really good care of myself. I think the habits that I've made, I think that like I said, I feel good all the time. I'm never hungover. I'm never on, a depression from a bender over the weekend. Like, I've just felt really good all year. And that is, I think, the scariest part when people ask me, are you gonna start drinking again in 2024? And watch my 2024 goals video because I go into a lot more detail about this particular topic. No, I am not going to start drinking again in 2024. I had initially said that I may start to drink again when my friends come up here for St. Patrick's Day in March, but I think I've kind of nixed that idea, and I think what's keeping me from doing it, obviously, I think I've unlocked new levels to my life this year, and I do not want to regress. I do not want to plateau in my progress, and I think that alcohol scares me because I have never been a moderation drinker. I would love to know one day if I can be a moderation drinker. I've just never been successful at it in the past, and so I think it really scares me to even allow it back into my life right now for the fear of the possible snowball effect and for the fear of me not being able to moderate and starting to slip back into that lifestyle. And because that's easy for me, that's what's comfortable to me. Making friends is easier when you drink. It just is. You're out and about, you're social, you're talking. Like, I could so easily fall back into the patterns of my previous lifestyle. And I don't feel confident enough in myself right now to feel like I could drink in moderation successfully. So I think until I think about drinking and feel confident that I could drink in moderation, I'm just not gonna drink. And so I've committed to 2024, no alcohol again. I have some really big plans for myself in 2024. Again, watch my 2024 goals video because I talk about all of this. But yeah, I have some pretty big plans for myself in 2024. Some plans that are gonna take a lot of self-confidence, a lot of self-esteem, a lot of self-love just to get myself over the hump and tell myself, like, you can freaking do this. Like, though I need all of that on level 100, I need to be functioning on all cylinders. And I think I've discovered in 2023 that a massive piece of that is not drinking. And so, yeah, I'm gonna keep not drinking in 2024. I hope that one day maybe I can reach a point of, feeling comfortable with moderation and all of that. But for now, I'm not there, and that's okay because I really do feel okay. Like, I feel very content with my life. I feel very content with my social life. I feel content that I can go out and have a great time and still make friends, still have new, lasting, fun relationships. Like, I haven't lost the 27-year-old in me, and that is an incredible feeling, to be able to have it all. To be able to have that fun, free 27-year-old lifestyle while still feeling good and taking care of myself, and my mental space being clear and positive. It's been awesome. It's been awesome, and it's hard to, I've tried over the last year in all of the videos that I've made about not drinking, I have tried to put into words the feelings that I have. I have really tried to articulate how it has felt to me and what it has done in my life, but I could watch all of these videos and still not truly understand what it's felt like for me. And so it may not be for everyone. This decision may not be for everyone, and that is okay. Everyone is entitled to make their own decisions in their life. But if you have ever wondered or questioned or thought if it would benefit you in any way, or thought that you may need to take a break or want to take a break or anything like that, I urge you to give it a try. I really do, because it could make me emotional what this has done for my life. So I urge you to give it a go if you've ever thought about it or wanted to. Anyways, life is good. Life is good right now. I'm moving into 2024. I'm about to go play with Louie out in the snow. He is learning all things Chicago. We've got little booties for him. It's very, very cute. But yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy my New Year's Eve. I'm gonna go enjoy my 12-month celebration of no alcohol, and thank all of y'all that have been along with me on this journey all year long. If you're new here, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to continue to update you on this path that I'm on, but it's been awesome, and I am so grateful for all of the support from all of you, for all of the incredible comments that I've received, and it's been awesome. So cheers to 2023. Hello 2024. Let's make it the best year yet. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you back next time.